Doha, Qatar Gio Reyna, Scally and Yusuf Musah were 11 years old the last time the United States took the field in a World Cup match. On the 3066th day after that loss in Brazil, the Americans returned to Soxaraco's showcase with a new-look team dreaming lofty goals and hoping for actual ones. Filled with novelty, nerves, and naivety, these young American team take the field against Wales on Monday night in a match a growing fanbase back home has been pining for since 2014. OC 3 years, 4 years of just working up to this moment. I think all the guys are ready to go, midfielder Weston McKennie said. A Friday match against England follows and group play ends November 29 against Iran, which famously eliminated the US from the 1998 World Cup in France. Only DeAndre Yedlin, a 29-year-old defender, remains from the American team eliminated by Belgium in the second round 8 years ago. Yedlin, Christian Pulisic, Kellen Acosta and Tim Ream are among just 4 holdovers from the group that flopped to the field in anguish after the crushing loss at Trinidad in CONCACAF qualifying in October 2017 that ended the streak of US World Cup appearances at 7. McKennie debuted a month later in a 1-1 friendly draw at Portugal along with Tyler Adams and Cameron Carter-Vickers. A total of 118 players were tried over 68 matches in a World Cup cycle interrupted by a pandemic, including 91 after Greg Berhalter was hired as coach in December 2018. He gave debuts to 56 players and took the second youngest roster to the tournament at an average age of just over 25 years, older than only Ghana. Some are already looking ahead to 2026, when the USCO hosts the tournament and the core group figures to be in its prime. We want to build a ton of momentum going into 2026, but it all starts now, Berhalter said. Berhalter becomes the first American to play and coach at a World Cup. His 50th minute shot from Claudio Ranieri's corner kick struck German defender Torsten Frink's arm on the goal line but was not called a handball in 2002 OC's 1-0 quarter-final loss. I was in my mama's belly, quipped Gio Reyna, Claudio's son, who was born that November. Berhalter has installed a high-pressing style and led the Americans to a October 10, 36 record that included titles in the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup and Nations League. The final determination of this group, he said. Will be at the World Cup. That shows how generations are measured. We can all be talking that shows great, we beat Mexico 3 times. Or we won the Gold Cup or the Nations League. But the real measuring stick for this group is certainly going to be how you perform in Qatar. Wales is back in the World Cup for the first time since 1958, led by 33-year-old Gareth Bale and 31-year-old Aaron Ramsey. The Dragons advanced to the 2016 European Championship semi-finals before losing to eventual champion Portugal and made it to the second round of last Euros before a 4-0 wipeout against Denmark. The lack of World Cup experience has the Welsh as guarded as the Americans heading into the match at Ahmed bin Ali Stadium, a renovated 44,000-seat venue west of the capital. The Accor intense, the Accor athletic, they move the ball quick and the Accor really attacking, Wales defender Ben Cabango said of the US so We've got to make sure we're in a good shape and just get in a good defensive position. And then, obviously, on a counter we can hit any team with the quality we have. With Miles Robinson and Chris Richards injured, the American central defense will start a pair from among Walker Zimmerman, Aaron Long, Carter Vickers or 35-year-old Tim Ream, back on the national team for the first time in 14 months. Timaco's the grandpa of the group, Adams said. Forward, a position that produced just 3 goals in qualifying, also is uncertain for the US. Josh Sargent, Jess S. Ferreira, and Haji Wright are the choices. Following Berhalter's surprising decision to drop Zach Steffen, Matt Turner likely will start in goal over Ethan Horvath and Sean Johnson. Turner has been limited to 4 Europa League matches in his first season with Arsenal, the last October 20th. I showed the coaching staff here how much I've grown as a person and a player, Turner said. Pulisic also has struggled for playing time, getting just 5 starts for Chelsea this season. Right-back Sergio Dest made only 2 starts for AC Milan. As the opener approached, Pulisic recalled gathering for World Cup games in the basement of his home in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and watching Landon Donovan score the injury time goal that beat Algeria in 2010 to earn advancement. OC pound the family coming together, wearing all our red, white, and blue, just getting excited, Pulisic said. OC pound, it was always a dream of mine. I wanted to be there so bad. But now to be here as a part of this team actually at the World Cup, Idako's special. And, yeah, I don't want to take a moment of this for granted. OCOCOAP World Cup coverage, https://appnews.com/hub/world cup and https://twitter.com/apacosports.